What's up, everyone? We're back in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's the first Saturday of June, June 3rd, 2023. It's 8 o'clock p.m. and it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 Celsius. Wanted to come by here because Fort Lauderdale can get pretty exciting on Saturday nights. I had a nice meal here and now I'm ready to see what other people are up to. Hope you're all doing well. Fort Lauderdale is also known as the Venice of America due to its many canals. Jonah Lynn says I'm heading to the beach. No, not today. I might do it in a future live stream, but that's the other way. Right now, downtown where Las Olas Boulevard is, it's pretty lively. Keith says its dust camera makes it look a bit lighter. It's actually pretty light right now. It's not too bad. I think even at 9 o'clock it'll look light. I can't believe how much progress there was on that building construction. Brad 2023 says I should visit Sunrise, Florida, west of Fort Lauderdale. I'll have to look into it. Thank you so much for the support, Tamar Britton, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much.
My baseball cap I have at home.
Fefe Connie L says same here in Toronto. We can see the light at 9 p.m. Yeah, we are in the longest days of the year. Hung Mao, I got the Swedish meatballs in West Palm Beach.
Son, special. You know that.
Gennaro J says, good to see you back in Florida, Action Kid. Yes, it's good to be back in Florida as well. This is one of the busiest restaurants in Fort Lauderdale, El Camino. Jonah Lynn loves the long days. Ali BHG, it is humid. Even though it rained today, it's still humid. Just take a look at this humidity right now. 79%. And there is like a patch of rain clouds above us, but luckily the rains haven't been too drastic today. Brad is saying that it seems more quieter now than it was during spring break. Yeah, a lot less busy than spring break. There's still a good amount of people out right now on Saturday night. Husky says, hope I'm well. I'm doing great. Got my car checked out yesterday and was able to drive it up here with no issues. Yeah, Ali BHG live tunes. Ed Swan says, glad I had no car issues this time. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have any issues either. I reconnected my battery, tightened the bolts, and started up my car. It's like my car never even had any problems or anything. It's perfect. Now, if any of you remember the last time I was here in Fort Lauderdale, they were doing a lot of construction here, and they still are, but at least this area here to the left is all opened up now. And this plaza is having some significant progress done. It's an amazing sunset. I can't wait for them to finish this building and whatever they need to do here. Here's the Lobster Bar Sea Grill.
No, like.
I think even in another hour or two from now, it'll get even busier here.
나와 단둘이 길을 걸어가 닿든 말듯한 손끝 사이로 네 맘이 내게 온 건 어쩔 수 없지만 What can I do? 배지를 돌려놓고 펜만 손에 쥐고 있어.
Nice to see the YOLO restaurant across the street. Still very active. Lisa Williams saying your auntie lives there. Your auntie chose a very good place to live. It's a nice little art exhibit. It's a chair with its cushion all torn up. Anything in the back? Looks like a normal chair from the back. Let's try sitting on this chair. I don't know, it looks pretty uncomfortable, but that's a pretty sharp point. I gotta be careful not to sit on it the wrong way. Oh, what an uncomfortable chair. This is like higher than this side. My legs starting to lump or limp over. What is this, a drunken person's chair? Now my knee is getting the sharp tip of the pointer here. What a ridiculous chair. Oh, it's hard to even get out of this. Nick says to bring it home. I don't even think I'll be able to lift it or get anyone to lift it. It's so heavy.
Hell if they'll change your ways.
Gina Thomas with $1.99 every time I come into something hilarious. Thanks, Gina. Maybe there'll be one time you'll pop in here and I'll be not funny, right? Or I'll make a lame joke. Uh-oh, what happened? I think their shoe broke or something fell off their shoe. You know, when I made my video before, I tripped over a sign similar to this across the street. Oh, it's her heel that broke? I don't notice her heel broken. I think it's just a cosmetic item. M7974. The city looks beautiful. Love these walks about. I really appreciate it. Fort Lauderdale really is gorgeous at nighttime. Take a look at Moxie's across the street. I guess this is the place to be. Yeah, it does look like a popular place. Fifi says, you have Moxie's in Toronto also? Oh, it's a chain? I never knew. Tony says, don't drink too much, you'll break your heels. Always possible, right? You could step on the wrong side of the heel and take a tumble too. Yeah, Shiva Balan, we do have some bright skies now. Have a nice sunset sky going on. I'll also take a walk by the Riverwalk soon. I know this KO club, rooftop bar, is pretty popular. Welcome to the Huizenga Plaza.
I heard you in the bar just now.
Another tall building under construction here. And here's the Huizenga fountain. love this view here. Bernard lives right where the suburbs start in Fort Lauderdale, right after the 7th Street Bridge, or 7th Avenue Bridge. Hung Mouse says I should wear my Hawaiian shirts in Florida. I actually did yesterday. I got complimented on it. But it does work in Miami to wear the Hawaiian shirts in Florida here. Similar climates. Let's go to the Riverwalk. Deborah S., I did see the rainbow. In fact, there was a double rainbow over Fort Lauderdale. I'm not sure if we can still see it. We'll know more once I get a clearer view. And a view we have of a gorgeous boat coming by. And you know, out of all the times I've been here in Fort Lauderdale, not once did I walk over this bridge to the other side. I think I want to do it. Andrews Avenue Bridge. There's a pretty loud boat coming by. I'll wait for them to pass before I attempt crossing over the bridge. Yeah, Joe, it's going at a pretty good speed. Let's give you the more exciting view rather than a bunch of steps. That was more exciting than seeing a bunch of steps being climbed, right? Time to finally see what I've been missing all this time. It looks like this ends short and now we have a very long ramp. It's too bad. I'll take the stairs over the ramp. This makes the route 3 times longer than what it's supposed to be, but at least it's accessible. I guess this is the South Riverwalk. I think someone just got whistled at. Okay, finally after all this time, we're at the South Riverwalk of Fort Lauderdale. They have the hockey game on right now on the radio. I think this boat may have finished. Destinations, asking, wondering if you are a licensed tour guide. I was a New York City licensed tour guide at one point, but I never gave one tour. And I did not renew my license. At one point in my life, I thought about doing a tour company, but since the COVID pandemic and my YouTube channel's popularity just skyrocketing, giving tours was not in my interest anymore. And I decided to pursue my YouTube channel more in depth rather than giving tours. Jonah Lynn likes seeing the boat names. Yes, I do too. Natasha P, did I ever imagine how big this channel will grow? No, did not imagine how big it will grow. Every day I'm surprised. I'm so fortunate to be able to share my experiences with all of you and show the world. This side of the Riverwalk is much more calm. I think I'll be able to cross over again with this bridge. Richard Francis could not believe how much on your Hawaii and West Coast trip you will recognize. I think your best trip ever. Oh, you think so? Yeah, I visited a lot of places in such a short amount of time. I'm still surprised how many great people I run into wherever I go. You know, I don't see a staircase going up to this bridge here. Will I be able to get onto it at all? I'm curious. Let's walk a little bit over to the south. Oh, I see someone with a scooter going across. That gives me some hope that there's a walkway here. Pretty sure there is. It's so quiet over here. Oh, Bernard, you would know. Definitely a walkway over here on 3rd Avenue Bridge. What's up with this globe? It looks pretty neat. Looks like it's made out of brick, and the bricks are a little bit darker on the top. Yeah, Sonia, that's what I'm wondering. What that huge ball is about. It's probably just some public artwork. I didn't really see any information on the side there though about the artist or the name of the piece. Okay, I think there is a walkway here. Perfect. This is the Broward County Judicial Complex. So if you get called to jury duty, this may be one of the locations you report to. I still prefer the north side of Fort Lauderdale, where Las Olas Boulevard is. There's a lot more activity going on there. Chet Powell, 75, that whole area was flooded in April, so many stranded cars. Yes, I saw it. I saw images and video from the news organizations, and they said that was the record rainfall for Fort Lauderdale at that time. There were cars stranded in the floodwaters and couldn't get out. Las Olas Boulevard became Las Olas River. There's a judicial complex. And this is the new building under construction. Oh gosh. That's something I wouldn't do until I cross over the entire bridge. Unless I had to. Michael asked if I'm going to the Heat game tomorrow. No, I don't have tickets to attend the Heat game tomorrow. And I don't really have any interest in basketball. RV Netsy saying in Florida there's a saying 55 red light to red light, referring to how fast people drive from one light to another. Very dangerous road for pedestrians and wildlife in Florida. Yes, I experienced it firsthand here. You have to be really careful when dealing with any kind of automobile traffic here. I'm super cautious when I cross the street here. And just like that, we're back to Las Olas Boulevard. Let's go back and see how much busier the area got. Clara W says, can't wait for the future trips, AK, especially later this month in July. Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm starting to plan it out already. Oh, this is gonna have to be muted. Lizzo's multitasking right now. Oh my goodness. Hope you can get all your tasks done. That sounded kind of scary. Someone's car tire screeched. Definitely got busier here in Fort Lauderdale. I can already tell just from this area. Dutchman says it looks like a very clean area. It is a very clean area. Duffy Doodle, is it usually this busy? Yes, it is, especially on Saturday nights.
Another sushi place, right?
Cheesecake Factory.
Hang out with the 204.
Sweet P10, does Florida have ABC stores? Nope. No ABC stores here. Unless there's one that's not affiliated with the one in Hawaii that I'm not familiar with. There's the iconic Riverside Hotel. I stayed here at one time and I really enjoyed it. Let's cross over. This American Social Bar is playing the hockey game there. They're getting desserts from Kilwins. It's going to be very tempting for me to step in here and get an ice cream or a drink. Toasted coconut flavor. Oh, wow. That looks incredible. This is one of the most popular restaurants in Fort Lauderdale, El Camino. So busy. I've seen it busier than this too. A lot of times I see people here, they're like out onto the sidewalk and you can't even go into the street. Oh, so far, El Camino. Thank you for the correction there. I think I passed by here before. I also called it El Camino at the time. You may have corrected me back then too, but it still hasn't stuck to my head. Well, I'm gonna have a mistake in my video that I recorded today then, as I passed by it. It says, oh, there's a popular restaurant, El Camino. Just giving you a heads up on my video that I'm posting whenever I can. It's gonna have a mistake in there. Oh, Hung Mao says I've heard it pronounced my way for multiple times. Oops. Sonia says in NYC have Dos Caminos restaurant. Oh, I say Caminos all the time there too. Well, that's too bad. Here's Anne's Florist and Coffee Bar. The florist section is closed for the day, but the cafe is still open.
When literally there was...
Such a cool spot. Look at Louis Bossy's restaurant. I'm glad I came here at the time I did. I finally got to eat here. I can understand why people line up to dine at this restaurant. Oh, Bernard, this Lululemon store just opened. I think it'll do well here.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on a Tuesday night, or drinking where I'm by an open fire, make love or fight. This or that. This or that, evenings on the train or catch a
This restaurant here, the Planta Queen, is a vegan and vegetarian restaurant.
It's freezing a lot, babe. I gotta go. But I just got up. I was trying to get my
Ricardo says. Yeah, it is.
what channel?
It's the Action Kid channel.
The Action Kid?
Yeah, check it out as he walks all around different places. Have fun. They're so happy there. As far as with the music, there's a lot of copyright music around. Yeah, Robert, they were laughing it up. Very excited. Electronics store. Oh, this is a new place. Gen Korean Barbecue House. Looks like they're hiring. Oh, that's too dark to read right now, but new restaurant coming to Fort Lauderdale. Hello. Lady Srita, the name was Gen Korean Barbecue. This is Rocco's Tacos. I love the lanterns they have up at night. I heard this place is excellent, Luigi's Cold Oven Pizza. And you can get a lot more than pizza here. They have a big bar. Yeah, Lizzo, I love those lanterns. They're really nice looking. Brandon hates how narrow the sidewalks are. Yeah, they should be a lot wider considering the amount of people walking here. And even over here, I don't really like how the positioning of the pedestrian crossings and lights are. There should be a pedestrian light over there, but there's none. And then further up there, it's even worse. There's a long distance between pedestrian crossings up there. This is one of the worst intersections in Fort Lauderdale. When I walked to here, this was like the third or fourth time I saw a car here hit that curb on the other side of the street. And that's really the driver's fault, it's not the city's. I don't know why people can't learn to make wider turns. The paint markings are right there. I'll show you how damaged the curb is once I cross the street.
Watch out. We've been standing here like 10 minutes.
That safety officer, good move on his part, shining the light to tell someone to stop crossing, because look at this. Oh my gosh. This intersection's so bad. Yeah. All right, let's see this. Look how scratched up this is. I saw a car hit the curb today. You think this curb is damaged enough? Look at this. There's a tar tread on the sidewalk, on the curb. Yeah, Hung Mao. Drivers in Florida are a different breed. Or many drivers in Florida, I should say, not everyone. Lady Streeter says, hate to say it, but Florida does have bad drivers. Sorry to the Floridians in the room. Yeah, I'm super alert when I'm driving, walking, doing anything involved with the street in Florida. I even made a video about it, South Florida drivers. It's really bad. Here's the Bombay Darbar. This Indian restaurant is amazing. I think it's the best Indian cuisine in South Florida. There's also another location in Coconut Grove as well, but I've only ever tried this one. What happened to this stop sign? Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't want to go anymore. No way I'm crossing over there now while there's bad drivers going. And what happened? And I don't even know which direction the stop sign is going. Is it straight, twisted, sideways? You know what? I'm turning around. This is pretty nuts for this crossing the 7-Eleven driveway. I think I'm yeah, not going that way. That's a bad omen. Brandon says, yup, this looks like Florida. Yeah, you see a lot of road signs down. There was also that detour sign that was in the middle of the sidewalk that I tripped over. Maybe I'll go down to the water to the left. I'll have to deal with the bad intersection again, but at least I don't have to go that way where that stop sign is all messed up. Veronique says, good listening to your intuition. Yeah, there's no way I was going down there. With bad drivers, the stop sign. I just had a bad feeling. Look at this, people can't even turn right. That person turned and was well within the paint. They're supposed to be over here. And a lot of these people are coming this way. That's why they're hitting the curb here. You know, I'm not even gonna deal with this intersection either. Let's go this way. I know it's gonna be quiet, but at least I'll show you a different side of Fort Lauderdale. There's the residential section. We probably won't be able to see too much activity, but we'll get a sense of what the homes are here. $1 minimum for a card purchase. Monday to Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 a.m. What is my license plate number? 1. Please pay now for 1. What? Cancel. How do we add time to this? Enter plate to start. Oh, I guess you got to put your card in and then add the amount of time. I see. Wyman Core says, friendly reminder, try to avoid driving on Interstate 95 there. Well, sometimes you don't have a choice. And you know what I do when I drive on Interstate 95? I be extra cautious. I'm always checking my mirrors, seeing if there's any aggressive drivers behind me, and I try to drive in an area where they can't really cut me off too well. Sometimes that can be the right lane, since there's one less lane for them to weave in and out. Yeah, Neville, I complained about it last time with that crossing, and it's still like that. M7974 says, not a fan of those parking meters. You need to know your license plate number, parking spot number, a nightmare. Yeah, it is. Wow, take a look at this home. This is a mansion. And this is in Fort Lauderdale. Those are some high ceilings. And then you have this home over here. Maybe we could walk down this street. There's a nice home too. Wow, are all the homes here like this? Like multiple stories? All right, I see some smaller ones across the street. This is what I was expecting to see. This home doesn't, street does not have any lights at all. Ali says suddenly went from super loud to quiet. Yeah, that's what happens when you go one block. I'll tell you what, I think I'm gonna walk over to Las Olas Boulevard again. I'm gonna stop in to get something cold to drink because I'm thirsty. And I'll end the live stream at Las Olas Boulevard at the end of this block, or the next block. Yeah, Darren, I'm hearing some crickets. I know that ice cream really is teasing me. I want a coconut ice cream now. There's the skyline of downtown Fort Lauderdale. All right, folks. I really hope you enjoyed this live stream of Fort Lauderdale. It was nice to come here on a Saturday night again. Appreciate all of you watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Take care.